Hey guys, today I want to discuss why you should learn Rust right now, and maybe why is the current market or current time the best time for you to learn Rust, right? So here are some of my views. So basically, let me introduce you to Rust, like what it does differently than other languages. So first of all, it has proven its memory safety, right? The other thing is like it has proven its performance as well, that it is very performant when it comes to low level systems and like when it comes to large scalable systems, right? And like it is very reliable, it is very scalable. You could scale the Rust applications to whatever scale you want, right? And like be it in like it could be in any terms you would say, right? So yeah, those things are there, and like that is why Rust excels at what it does. Now I'll represent why I think people should learn Rust than other languages right now, maybe at least for this current market, right? If Node.js or like JavaScript has like 2 million developers right now, Rust probably would have maybe like 100,000 developers only, right? So probably like this ecosystem needs a lot of developers, and there are not so many expert Rust developers out there. So like yeah, there is definitely a deficiency of Rust developers. So like that is one reason why you should learn Rust and like maybe get somewhere good, right? So that is the one thing I wanted to say. The other thing is like there are so many problems yet to be solved, maybe at the large scale, or like maybe some complex systems, right? Like be it blockchain, be it system level things like kernel or whatever, right? It could be a lot of things, like which let's say if I talk about nginx, right? If I talk about reverse proxy, there are a lot of things like written in Python, C, but those are probably not written in Rust, right? So there is a huge potential for you to write those things, and like maybe you could, if you could write those, like it would change the entire game altogether. Uh, that is one possibility I see. The other thing is like open source ecosystem is like embracing Rust as a very emerging technology and like very developer friendly technology, even though I don't think so it is very developer friendly technology. Even though it is not very rich in developer experience, but it does provide you that sense that okay, like this is the technology which will grow in the future, and like it will provide you the peace of mind that okay, like your code won't break at all in the production, right? And if you want that code to be scalable, that could be scaled very easily. A lot of things are there, right? So like I've seen this trend that a lot of open source projects are using Rust these days. If you talk about, let's say, like Web3, so Polkadot ecosystem has a lot of Rust projects in itself. And like if you see Substrate, that is on top of Ethereum, it has a lot of Rust dependencies. And if you see Solana is entirely built on top of Rust, right? If you see the Near protocol, that is there. So Web3 is embracing Rust very well, and like Rust is proving that like it is the go-to language for Web3 as well. Even though a lot of protocols are being written in Golang and like maybe Python as well, but yeah, Rust has its own sweet spot there as well. So probably that could be one reason why you should want to learn Rust, right? The other thing I would say, growth and opportunities. So if you see, if I, as I've shown you the example that like there are not so many developers out there, so there is a huge potential for you to grow. Maybe like let's say you start with a developer right now, and like probably you could end up becoming a software architect in Rust 5 years down the line, right? So like that is a huge potential for you to grow in that field. And like as I've seen the trend that like Rust developers get paid a lot, like I mean a lot. That means like if I say that a very expert or like kind of a good Rust developer would easily get 150k offer, rather than like just getting a 100k or like 90k or like 120k offer in the US, right? But Rust developers or like who are extremely good at Rust plus Web3 ecosystem, like they would easily get 200k in hand, right? So that is one more thing I've seen. And if you see yeah, those were my points, like why you should learn Rust. Now I'll say a few more points, like about other technologies as well. Like I'm not against any other technologies. Like Golang is very good at what it does. Like TypeScript is very good at like developers experience, and like a lot of things are there, right? Like you can scale any technology what you want, but like Rust is built in that manner that it is very memory safe, it is like very performant, it has proven uh, its potential to be scalable at large scales, right? So those things are there. But let's say like if I compare that with the TypeScript, so what happens in Rust, that if you write the code once, the curve to write that code or maybe like learn that thing is steep, but once you do that, it is very easy. But in the TypeScript ecosystem or like the JavaScript ecosystem, you have to keep on learning stuff to implement new things, right? But in Rust, you just learn once, that will be with you forever, right? So that is one thing I would say. And I think like currently the market is a bit down, but like when the bull run comes, probably you want to get so probably like right now you want to learn Rust, and like when the bull run comes, you want to get that opportunity for yourself, right? So I would say this is the best time for you to learn Rust. So let's get rolling and let's get started with learning Rust, and let me know if you need help with any Rust tutorials. I'll keep making those as well. So yeah, so see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye.